And hello everyone, this is Yugioh. Welcome back to the channel. So today, the day of this recording, July 27th, is the release date in the OCG for the next booster set after Infinite Forbidden, Rage of the Abyss. So I actually had to go to a local card shop a few weeks in advance and actually order these, reserve these, because I wasn't sure if I was going to make it normally to a shop in time to get them. So I'm very excited to get two boxes and to craft them open to you guys, see what we can get. So what is in this set? Well, you can see it from the box art. Sharks get new support. We get a retrain of things like Big Jaws. We get a retrain of Shark Drake and Drake Shark, and a retrain of Shark Drake Vice in Shark Drake Leviathan, this card. Battle Wasp also gets some new support. They get a level 12 Synchro and a few extenders. They're also the equivalent of Black Whirlwind. Metalmorph becomes a playable archetype for the first time with the release of, I think it's Enhanced Metalmorph, and we got retrains of Metal Zoa, Zoa, and Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. As for new cards, we get new Fiendsmith support, a new Memento monster, a new archetype in Azamina, continuation of the Sinful Spoils lore, and the successor to Multcharmy Fuwaross in Multcharmy, I think it's Fuwaross. Hopefully we can get two of those, but it is a rare. So, without any further ado, let's just crack these open. So if you don't know how OCG boxes work, each box is going to come with 30 packs. Each pack is it consists of 5 cards, so we actually get fewer packs in the OCG than you do in a TCG box. Set of 80 cards, you can expect to get maybe like 6 supers, 2 to 3 ultras, 1 ultimate rare, and 1 secret rare. All foils can come as secret rares and quarter century secret rares, and all ultra rares have the potential to come as ultimate rares. So let's see what we get. Also, ooh, nice. Because this is basically the first edition of this set, we also get a +1 bonus pack, as you can see right here. We're going to leave this for the very end. So, without any further ado, I keep saying that, let's get cracking. I'll try to stop and read some of the foils or other cards that I find interesting. Looking to get as many shark cards as we can, as many Azamina cards as we can, and some Multcharmy Fuwarosses. Here we go. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. 6 Samurai get new support in here as well. We get a retrain of Shien, retrain of Enishi. This card looks really good, actually. Oh, free agent. This is the new strategy Primordial, as it's translated. Oh, there is, I think this is Aquajet Surfacing Aquajet, and there we go. That's it. This is Multcharmy it's Fuwaross. Fuwaross. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce this card. So it's a level 4 winged beast with 100 attacks and 600 defense. And the turn you activate this card's effect, you could only activate one other Multcharmy monster effect. So during the player's turn, if you control no cards, you discard this card. This turn, each time your opponent summons a monster from the deck or extra deck, draw 1 card. And then during the end phase, if you have more cards in your hand than your opponent controls +6, shuffle cards in your hand into the deck randomly equal to the difference. So you will always, so no matter what, you will always end with 6 cards in your hand. This card is potentially very, very scary. There are rumors that OCG is getting ready to replace Max C, and if they are, Multcharmy Fuwaross and Multcharmy Fuwaross are pretty good replacements for them. Oh, we have more 6 Samurai. This is Union Pilot. Oh, this is one of the Metamorph support cards. This is a Ragnaraka Trap, and ooh, this is the Azamina Sinful Spoils card. Nice. Hopefully get a few copies of that. Oh, here we go. This is Armored Shark. This is Galatea, actually. This is like the remains of Galatea. The card's pretty interesting. That's exactly what it does, though. Here's a Primordial. We get, ooh, Revirtue Dragon. So this is the retrain of Leviathan Dragon. So the reason why it's called Revirtue Dragon is because in the OCG, this card's original name was Revice Dragon. We initially localized it as Revised Dragon, like Revised Writing, but I think it's supposed to be Revice. So we have Revice Dragon and Revirtue Dragon. So it is a level 3 water sea serpent. It requires 2 level 3 monsters. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn. If this card is special summoned, not exceed summoned, special summoned, so you can summon off a Bahamut Shark, you can add 1 Revirtue Stream from your deck to your hand. And then you can select and activate one of the following effects. This is the second effect. Detach a material from a monster you control. Then add 1 fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster from your graveyard to your hand, except for Revirtue Dragon. Or the other effect is target 2 Xyz monsters on the field. Detach one material from that monster and attach 1 to the other. So basically swap materials. This card's nice. And here is Badass Goblin Bikers. I have a full shark core, so that's why I'm looking for the shark cards. Revirtue Dragon is pretty good. There's another card that goes along with it. It's like a rank up magic, but not really. Battle Wasp. Oh, there's Zoa. The Battle Wasp support. Primordials. And there is Enhanced Metalmorph. New card for the Metalmorph Archetype. Well, not Archetype, it's a series. But that looks really funny. Oh, we have a Punun. Okay, so this is the card I was talking about. So this is Memento and Cactus. Akihiron. It's a level 5 water aqua. You can only effect this card once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can activate this effect. This turn, all level 9 or higher mementos you control can attack directly. Effect doesn't matter. If this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can target 1 memento card that is in your graveyard or banished except for itself and add it to your hand. And if this card is in your graveyard and a memento monster in your hand or face of field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can summon this card. Now, when this card was first revealed, I thought this thing was bad. I thought, well, there's no way you're going to be setting this thing normally. It's kind of, you have to go out of your way. The destruction effect not as good. Gaddock is better than this card. And I was 100% wrong. This card is actually quite strong. I will add this to a memento list, and hopefully I can show you a combo video over the next few days, so please look forward to that. Oh, Valmonica Counter Trap. This is the card I was talking about. This is Reincarnate Unveil Male. Reincarnate Unveil Male. RUM. Rank up magic. It's a crystal that lets you rank up. And, ooh. So this is legendary demonic 6 Samurai Shien. Right, like, I don't know. Dark's legendary 6 Samurai Shien. So it requires a warrior tune up with 1 or more non-turn 6 Samurai monsters. It's a level 6. And you can only use the first effect of this card once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned, you can add 1 6 Samurai or Shien effect monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can negate the activation if you do destroy that card. And then if this card on the field will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy another monster you control instead. The 6 Samurai cards look really good. Shien. This thing, we now finally have a ways to play around like Nibiru, which seems pretty good. I don't know how much its level matters. It is level 6, so I don't know how awkward that is to make. Oh, we have a form called Ball Balancer. Our new Mermail support. I forgot to mention that. Mermails get some crazy new cards. They get a really good rank 7. Hopefully I can point that out to you if we pull it. Counter Trap. Oh, the Battle Wasp. This is Battle Wasp Grand Partisan Revolution. This is a level 12 wind insect. Requires 1 tuner plus 1 number non-tuner monsters. And you can only use third effect of this card once per turn. While this card is in your monster zone, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. All insect synchro monsters you control gain 200 attack for each of your banished insect monsters. And then if this card is banished, you can summon this card, then you can destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of your banished insect monsters. And if you do that, for each destroyed card, your opponent takes 500 damage. It's not that great. I think Ballista is the other level 12. I think is probably better. I don't even know if you're making Ballista all that much, but it's kind of cute. Oh, and there's another B-Force card. Sorry, Battle Wasp. I'm probably gonna call him B-Force because that's their OCG name. This thing is basically Simoon, the Poison Wind. It places the new Battle Wasp, Black Whirlwind. So we've gone through quite a few foils already. After only 5-6 packs. Armored Shark. This is an Azamina card. Ragnarika. And, ooh, we have the Neptibus Link, the new Mermail Link 3. It has the Sprite Elf anti-targeting effect, so, I don't know, Mermail's looking kind of scary, not gonna lie. Battle Wasp, Primordial. Oh, we got 2 of them! Ooh, we got 2 of them. That's amazing. Hoping to get a playset. I was only expecting to get 1. Normally, of any given rare, you can probably expect maybe 1 in a box, 2 if you're lucky. So I was very glad that we got 2 of this. I was expecting to just pull 1, and I would have been happy with that. Palette Zoa, Primordial, Unveil Mail, and nice, a second copy of the Sinful Spoils Azamina cards. Hopefully we can get the Azamina fusions. They are, except for one of them, they're all supers or higher, and you need multiple copies of them. Oh, there's a fusion. Speak of the devil. Oh, I'm hoping. Yeah, there we go. So this is Yugioh, whatever. There's a pun with this card's name. I forget exactly what it is. It's a level 6 dark illusion monster. It requires 1 illusion plus 1 light spellcaster. So materials are generic. You could only use the first and third effect of this card once per turn. If this card is fusion summoned, you can add 1 Azamina or Sinful Spoils card from your deck to your hand. Oh boy. During your opponent's... Sorry, all monsters your opponent control lose 500 attack for each Azamina monster you control. And then if this card is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can add 1 Sinful Spoils spell card from your deck to your hand. Card's really good. I'm hoping to play this in Chimera. I feel like Chimera might be able to make use of these things. Even if you can't use the light spellcasters, the Azamina spell card that summons these things is generic. You just have to send Sinful Spoils cards. And like, you're already playing Diabells. Why not just play Diabell Star again? Oh, there we go. This is Metal Zoa Cross, or X, Metal Zoa X. So this thing is a level 8 dark machine. Cannot be normal summon or set. Must be special summoned by with the effect of Enhanced Metamorph, which attributes a level 5 or higher Fiend monster. And you can only use the first effect of this card once per turn. You can reveal this card in your hand, set 1 Metamorph trap card from your deck, and then return this card to the deck. Up to twice per turn, when your opponent activates a spell or monster effect, you can target when face a monster your opponent controls and destroy it. This card is kind of cute. For Metamorph. Metamorph was not a card I expected to get support in 2024, but I'm really glad that it did. And the deck looks kind of cute. Primordials, Goblin Biker, and another Battle Wasp. Alright, so already this box has been really, really good. Now, hopefully, if we pull like another one of the Azamina fusion monsters or QCR, that'd be amazing. Another Mentalin. Oh, we have an Xyz. Excellent! I was hoping to get this card. So this is Chaos number 32. This is Shark Drake Leviathan. It is a rank 5 water sea serpent. It requires 4 level 5 monsters. But you can also exceed some of this card by discarding a spell and then using a rank 4 Shark Drake Xyz monster you control as material. During either player's turn, you can attach a material from this card. Target 1 effect monster your opponent controls. Negate its effects, also its attack defense becomes 0. And this card can attack twice during each battle phase. And if it attacks a defense position monster, it does piercing. For sharks, nice boss monster. Exactly what I was hoping to get. Alright. So we're coming up on the end of one half of the box. Ooh, this is a new Fiendsmith card. This is Lacrima, the demon of, I think it's Crimson Tears. So this card is always treated as a Fiendsmith. It's a level 4 light fiend, of course. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send 1 Fiendsmith card, except for Lacrima, from your deck to the graveyard. During your opponent's turn, this card is in your graveyard, quick effect. You can target 1 Fiendsmith Link monster in your graveyard, return this card to the deck, and then summon that monster. Nice card to the deck. I don't know if it's really necessary for this Fiendsmith engine. Maybe if you want to play like Fiendsmith proper, like Fiendsmith pure, maybe you need this card. Because it is searchable off of, what is it, Tractus. And then put stuff in the graveyard where you can just shuffle back Fiendsmith Links and summon this thing out. I'm not sure what you do with it after that, though. There's our secret. We got a... Ooh! Secret or Lacrima. That's nice. This card might be worth something. And here is kind of the retrain of High Tide on Fire Island, if you remember that card from Northern Tachyon Galaxy. I'm going to try to sell this card off, see if we can get some a pretty penny for it. All right, we got Zoa, Pilot, more Primordials. This is Xyz Poseidon Splash, and this is Puppet Shark Technique. Interesting card. Some people theorize using this thing with transaction rollback, like you excavate the top 4 cards of your deck. And then if you reveal pick a monster spell, you can add it to your hand. Or if you pick a trap, you just set it and you can use it that turn. Seems quite strong. Oh, this is the Azamina, basically the quote-unquote fusion spell. So the way this card works is you reveal an Azamina fusion monster in your extra deck, and then for every 4 levels that monster has, send a Sinful Spoils card from your field or hand to the graveyard. If its card is set, reveal it. And then summon that fusion monster, treat it as a fusion summon. Discard it in your graveyard. You can target an Azamina monster on your field or in your graveyard. Return to the deck, and if you do, add this card to your hand. The fusion summon effect of this card is not once per turn, and because it's for every 4 levels, if you remember Yugioh, or however you pronounce this card's name, it's a level 6. So it's for every 4, which means that for the level 6s, you only have to send 1 card. But for the level 8, because there is a level 8, you would have to send 2. And we have Chaos Allure Queen. Of all the monsters to get Chaos support, I did not expect Allure Queen. I was expecting, like, Chaos, Diablos, if anything. Battle Lost, Primordials. Ooh, we have another Dominus card, like from Dominus Purge from Infinite Forbidden. This is Dominus Impulse. So you can only activate 1 of this card per turn. If your opponent controls a card, you would activate this card from your hand. When an effect is activated that includes an effect to special summon a monster, you can negate that effect. And then if there's a trap in your graveyard, you can destroy this card, or destroy that card. If you activate this card from your hand for the rest of the duel, you cannot activate the effects of light, earth, and wind monsters. Interesting card. And, ooh, nice. This is a nice super optimization monster. It requires a dragon plus a light or dark dragon. Yeah, Dominus Impulse seems interesting. It seems like a kind of nice card for, like, whatever. But the problem is that, like, the only deck that's really using the Dominus stuff is Voiceless Voice, because Dominus Purge does not lock you out of light monsters. That said, maybe you can get Sneeze out of this in, like, Snake Eye. Hold up, you can use that out of this in Snake Eye, or maybe even in Yubel, because it doesn't lock you out of dark monsters. Oh, hold up, this card might actually be really good. All right, another Ball Balancer, Mermail, Primordial. This is Virtue Stream. This is the card that Revirtue Dragon searches, and ooh, there it is. We have Poseidra Abyss, the Atlantean dragon deity. It is a rank 7 water sea serpent, requires 3 level 7s. Once per turn, you can Xyz summon this card by using 1 Atlantean or Mermail Xyz monster you control as material. This includes itself. Once per turn, you can attach 2 materials from this card and then send a water monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Return up to 3 cards your opponent controls to the hand. That does not target. If this Xyz summon card is sent to the graveyard, you can discard 1 card, special summon 3 level 3 or lower fish, sea serpent, or aqua monsters from your hand or graveyard. One thing to note about this card is because you can make it with itself and it is not a hard once per turn, you could in theory bounce 6. Right, requires 3. You make it with 3, attach 2, you go down to 2. And then if you make a second Poseidra Abyss over this thing, you can attach another. You can attach 2 more and bounce 3 more cards. This thing is insane. I don't know how it's also generic, but the easiest way to make it is, of course, in Mermail, and like you have to send waters from your deck to the graveyard or hand or deck to the graveyard. So it's not the easiest to do. I mean, like if you want to play it in Kashtira, you gotta like play Ogre. Good luck with that. We've seen a lot of these cards already. Oh, this is a. Just soon as I say that, we have a White Forest card, and nice, we have Drake Shark. This is the retrain of Shark Drake, and it is Snake Eyes Poplar. Fun fact, this is also the first monster released in the physical card game that can treat itself as 2 materials for an Xyz summon. If you use it for the Xyz summon of a monster that requires 3 or more materials, you can treat this card as 2. So you can make like a Shark Drake. Shark Drake requires 3 monsters, you can use it with only 2. Very sorry about that. For whatever reason, my camera decided to die, so we've had to put a little cut in there. The last card we got in this pack is this card. This is Final Bringer's Bellow. This is a quick play spell. You can only use one pack. You can only use 1 Final Bringer's Bellow per turn. Target a monster you control and a card your opponent controls, destroy them. I like this card a lot. It's just another way for you to dodge Imperm. They basically made a quick effect Scrap Dragon, which I think is just cute. So I'm glad we picked one up. I'm trying to pick up a few more copies of this card. I feel like it could be good at some point, but not sure yet. Another Metamorph card, and we have a Ragnarika. Not a Ragnarika. This is a Ghost Ship. This is, I think this is a quite good Link monster for zombies. Another Zoa. That's a playset of Zoa, I think. It's a playset of Akihirons. Almost a playset of Azaminas. This is the black. This is the Black Whirlwind for Battle Wasp. This is Battle Wasp Wind. And ooh, this is like metal. This is like, what is this card? Metal Copycat. The reason why Copycat got a retrain here is because in the original anime, the duel between Joey and Bandit Keith, the reason why Joey is able to get Red Eye's Black Metal Dragon is because he uses Copycat to copy Bandit Keith's Metamorph. That's why it is part of this series. Biker, and there's our Fiendsmith Link. This Fiendsmith Link 3, I think, is not that good. Like, again, as far as the engine is concerned, you just need Requiem and maybe Sequence. You want to go that far? Maybe for the deck, though, you might need this card. But, like, are you really going to play Fiendsmith as its own deck? Oh, here's the last piece of Tenpai support. For you don't know what this card does. This is just Goyo Guardian. So, as you can tell in Tenpai, this card is absolutely cracked. And yes, I'm being sarcastic. And oh, he's a rare. This is the counterpart to Shien. That's Inishi, the legendary demonic 6 samurai, or the whatever it's called. This feels miscut. Oh no, they're just stuck together. We have our ulti here. You can kind of see the flash in the back. Oh, and what have we got? We got ulti. This card is nice. This is Rhea, the water channeler. This is the last of the 4 channelers, right? We had Wind, the wind channeler, Hida, the fire channeler, also the earth channeler, Power the elements, and then we have this card. Just look at this, and this thing looks nice. So, if you don't know what this card does, this card is always treated as a charmer. You can discard this card and a water monster, and then you can add from your deck to your hand a water monster whose level is equal to or greater than that discarded monster's. And then for the rest of the turn, you cannot activate monster effects except for water monster effects. And then if your water monster is destroyed by battle, you can summon this card from your hand. That's the same effect as all of the charmers, or all the channelers. So we knew this card was going to come eventually. It's glad we kind of have it. This thing seems potentially a lot better than the other charmers, mainly because this thing will trigger Atlanteans, and Atlanteans already have quite a few locks in them already. So like, what's a few more? Simple spoils, and there is the time. There's like the Time Exalting Morganite, counterpart to Time Tearing Morganite. Bury some players rejoice. This gives all your monsters the ability to attack twice. So whopping 200 damage off Moon Mirror Shield. We have, this is like the Beast of Tantalus or something like that. All right, so we're coming up on the last 2 packs. I believe we have all of our foils. We've got what? 3 ultras. Yeah, I think we've gotten all of the foils we could expect out of the normal packs, and then we'll try our +1 bonus pack. Oh, there is the Azamina non-foil. It requires an illusion plus a fiend, so in some ways this card is like better for Chimera than the other ones are, but I'm glad we got it. That's our first one. All right, and the last pack out of this box is a Centurion. This is like Evil Nia. All right, so here we go with our +1 bonus pack. On our +1 bonus pack, we can have, I think, any Super, Ultra, or QCR. And I believe there's one card, I think it's Shark Drake Vice, that can only come in this pack, and it comes as QCR. So let's see what we get. 3, 2, 1. All right, well, we got a QCR. Oh my god, this box was amazing. So this is, I think it's like Abyssrhine, the Atlantean spirit. This card's always treated as a mermail as well. And you can only use each Batless card once per turn. You can discard this card, and you contribute this card in your hand and one Atlantean or Merman monster from your hand or field. Then take a level 7 fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or special summon it, and then for the rest of the turn you cannot summon from the extra deck except for water monsters. And then during your opponent's turn, you can banish a card from your graveyard, discard a card, draw 1 card. Really, really good card to get. So, and it's a QCR. I could not be happy with that. So, that does it for the first box. Let me get set up for the second one, and I will see you in a bit. All right, and here we go. Box number 2. Looking for more Fuwarosses. Looking for more Shark Drake Leviathans. Looking for more Azamina cards. I mean, after the first box, like, if this second box is not that good, I mean, I won't be happy about it, but I can't really complain. That first box was amazing. So, here we go for pack number 1. I'm going to speed through a lot of these cards since we've seen them. I'll just stop to point out the foils or cards I think are kind of neat. Let's replace it of Enhanced Metamorphs. The Battle Wasp. Yeah, I don't think we've gotten I think there's one more Battle Wasp monster that we haven't seen yet. Maybe. Unless it's the only main deck one, I might be wrong. Ooh, nice. So here we have Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. This is a level 8 Dark Machine, not a dragon. Cannot be normal summon or set. Must be special summon with the effect of Enhanced Metamorph. That is activated by attributing a level 5 or higher dragon monster. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn. Has the same effect as Metal Zoa X. You can reveal this card in your hand, set a Metamorph trap from your deck, and then shuffle this card back into your deck. If your opponent activates an effect, or when your opponent activates an effect, quick effect, you can negate the activation. Then, if your opponent controls a monster in attack position, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. A friend of mine was theorizing this card in like Dragon Link. If you could you just shuffle it back into your deck, not a brick, set the Metamorph, sack off one of your dragons, get this thing, and you get a free negate. I think that's cope. All right, we already spoiled our secret rare. This is Blue Eyes of the Heart. This card is always treated as a Millennium card. This effect is weird. So this effect's restriction is weird. You can only use the first effect of this card, and you can only use the third effect of this card once per duel after you have resolved the effect of Millennium Ankh. It's bizarre. So the first effect is you can discard this card, add 1 Millennium Ankh from your deck to your hand. Control of this card cannot switch. And if this card is in your graveyard, and your opponent special summons a monster with a level 8 or higher monster with 3,000 or more attack, you can send that monster to the graveyard, and if you do, summon this card. So this is supposed to be the 4th Blue Eyes. It's based on the 4th Blue Eyes that Yugi's grandpa had that Kaiba ripped up in half. This is why this card's control cannot switch, because he refused to give it to Kaiba, which is kind of a nice piece of trivia. And another one of this dragon. Dragon Link players in shambles. This card requires a dragon plus a level 8, plus a lighter dark dragon. Yeah, Dragon Link players are not having a good day. Yep, another Drake Shark. Perfect. I like that they have Shark Drake, and then they have Drake Shark. Alright, Union Pilots. And another Final Bringer's Bellow. Perfect. Alright, so hopefully we can get another one of those Fuwarosses. The Grand Partisan, and another one of the Zombie Links. Copycat. Okay, nice. We got another one of the Azamina cards. Hopefully we can get the other one, the Silvera. The Silvera one's in a gate, so it's arguably better. Like, Diablo Star can kind of get the fusion, or can basically turn itself into one card Silvera, the new Azamina Silvera, and that's a negate. So in theory, you can like Diabell Star, do your full combos and stuff, right? Basically, get the Silvera out as a negate, and then normal summon Snake Eye Ash, do your full Snake Eye combo. Although I don't think that's hard to do in the OCG now, since Snake Eye Ash is at 1, and you kind of have to go through your whole Fainted combo just to put it in the graveyard and then bring it back with Promethean Princess. So like, it's just something that you can do. I just don't think it's that viable. Oh, and here's our ulti again. It's a synchro. Is this like Grand? Is this no? This isn't Grand Partisan. Ulti synchro. What could it be? Oh, it's Xian. Hey, he looks pretty good. Look at that. Well, he pulled him. Okay. Maraki turn on. Another Metal Zoa X. So this is Surface Aquajet, a Fiendsmith card. We have not gotten the retrain of Big Jaws yet. Hopefully we can get that one. That card's pretty good. Oh, we have another Eerie of the Water Channeler. Not complaining, but like, I do kind of wish we had got different supers or different ultras. There's another one of Centurions. Centurions get a pretty good new synchro, new Primera. That I think is like an ultra rare, so we might not be able to get it in this box anymore. But because I think we're at what? Actually, no, we're only at 2 ultras, so we can get one more. Yeah, we can expect one more ultra. The Lacrimosa. That's our place at a Lacrimosas. Don't need that many. You know, Tartarus or Tantalus. I forget how the organization localized this card. Interesting. Oh, nice. You got another one of the Azaminas. That's interesting for this card because normally the last card of the pack of the set is a short print. They call it a normal rare. And I've got, this is the second one that I pull out of 2 boxes. Abyss. There's our playset of Fuwarosses. Very nice. Another Dominus Impulse. Excellent. Oh my goodness. These 2 boxes have been really good. Here's hoping we can get our last Ultra is pretty good too. Grammatically made no sense, but that's fine. They're badass Goblin Bikers. I want to see how they localize this card. They cannot make it badass Goblin Bikers, because that's actually how the that's actually how you're supposed to read the name. That's what the footing on it reads. And oh, there she is. So this is the Centurion Primera Primus. Requires, this is a level 8 light spellcaster tuner. Requires 1 tuner plus 1 of our non-tuner monsters. You can only use the first and third effect of this card once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned, you can add 1 emblem of a card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Then you can destroy 1 card you control and 1 card your opponent controls. Cannot be destroyed by battle unless it was summoned from the extra deck. And then if a Centurion card you control leaves the field by your opponent's card, you can summon this card back from your graveyard. So this is, grown-up Simone who's becoming a man, or I guess a lady. So that's our last Ultra. It's a pretty good one to end on. We have not seen that card before. So I think the last 3 packs are not going to be anything that interesting, but it's fine. These 2 boxes have been amazing. Not get Silvera, but that's fine. And the Drake Shark. That's our playset of Drake Sharks. And just to round it off, there is Surfacing Big Jaws. So you can only use the first and second effect of this card once per turn. During the turn, a spell card has been activated. You can summon this card from your hand. If you do, though, you cannot summon monsters from the extra deck except for Xyz monsters. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one shark or fish shark monster from your deck to your hand. And then if you use this card for the Xyz summon of a water monster, you can treat this card as a level 3 or a level 5. This thing is amazing. Basically, play any spell, get a free extender. This is probably better than Silent Angler, probably replaces the Silent Angler. And you search Buzzsaw Shark. You can search Drake Shark, because Drake Shark can summon itself if it's added to hand. That's why I call it Snake Eyes Poplar. Overall, amazing card. And our last pack. Any good rares? It's the Ghost Ship. All right, that does it for this. Moving on into the +1 bonus pack. Let's see if we get anything good. We get one more shot at a foil. QCR, normal version of Abyssrhine, whatever that card is called. Silvera would be nice. In the QCR, maybe, please. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, so this is a card we have not seen before. This is one of the primordial cards. You can only use the first and third effect of this card once per turn. When this card is activated, you can add one primordial card to your deck to your hand, except for this thing. Normal monsters or primordial monsters you control gain 300 attack for every normal monster in your graveyard with a different name. And then you can declare the name of one normal monster, and then special summon that declared monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard in defense position. And then this turn, you cannot activate the effects of special summon monsters that you control. Nice card we got just to round out the collection. Overall, these two boxes were amazing. I could not have asked for anything more. But yeah, that's basically the end of the opening. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Do whatever you do whenever you like a video on YouTube. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.